What's going on, everyone? It's Brock with another episode from the House of Strong. Welcome to the new year. It's 2021. Finally, it has arrived. It is here. We are ready for it. And with that, what does that mean? We have more competitions to come. So that's what we're going to talk about today. On today's episode, we got some events have been planned out, and we're going to talk about those things. So stick with me. We're going to learn about some of the Strongman events that are coming up this year. Should be a great competition season. I do think that we're going to have some surprise shows that we didn't think we were going to have. So let's just dive right into it, All right, so up first, we have Strength Island. All right, that's going to be February 2021. Now, this is World's Ultimate Strongman putting it on in Dubai. This is kind of like how they did their MMA. The MMA, they had their Fight Island last year. So it sounds like it's going to be something very similar to that. World's Ultimate Strongman in 2018, 2019 was a great show. It was a big show, good production. I think they did do a live stream for that show as well. Looked really good. A lot of great events, and really looking forward to it. Unfortunately, last year we were not able to see that, so they canceled it. So hopefully this year, we'll still get to see it. They haven't set an exact date yet. The latest we've gotten is February 2021. There is an athlete list out as of right now, and we'll be going over that in a later episode. All right. So next we have, I kind of combined all these into one, right? Giants Live. So we have Britain's Strongest Man that shows January 16th. That has actually been changed to 27 April. So first will actually be Europe's Strongest Man, April 3rd, followed by Britain's Strongest Man on the 27th of April. All right. And then you also have the locations there. There are tickets for sale on Giants Live at the moment. They have not said how many tickets are selling. They have not said how many people they're going to allow. But as of right now, there are tickets for sale on Giants Live. We have the Strongman Classic, which was originally supposed to be 2020, is now June 5th. Returning back to the Royal Albert Hall in London. After that, we're going to have the World Open in Manchester, July 10th. That'd be really nice to see that right after the American holiday of July 4th. And then we have the World Finals Tour in Glasgow, 18 September. So keep in mind, we don't exactly know how COVID's going to do in 2021. So currently, this is what we're looking at. Hopefully, it stays that way. The very few Strongman events that we got to see this year were great. We know we want to see these athletes back out there competing again. So hopefully we get to see that. And then the next one that we have is going to be the official Strongman Games. Now, this one is set up for November. There's no other date yet set. But we do know it's going on in November. There's an online qualifier going on right now. I think you have to do a max deadlift and then an overhead press max as well. It did not say when the deadline was going to be for that. But the official Strongman Games, what's cool about this is I believe the top three get a spot in Giants Live the following year. At a minimum, there's a bunch of other titles also up for grabs as well in that event. So hopefully these get to go on. Now, there's a couple of things that we don't know yet. All right, and we're going to kind of cover those next. So next we have World's Strongest Man. As always, we never know when World's Strongest Man is going to be until probably, a month or two out in advance. I don't expect this year to be any different. Normally, it's been happening around the early summer time frame. Obviously, last year got moved to November, and it just finished airing on Channel 5 in the UK and then CBS in the States. So hopefully we'll find out something soon as to when World's Strongest Man is going to be, but I wouldn't hold your breath on that. All right, up next, Arnold Sports Festival. Now, I put question marks on this one, and the reason is it's already been postponed again. Event organizers had said something around the August-September timeframe, but we haven't heard anything official yet. So hopefully we get something soon, more lockdown. I believe the reason they're pushing this is that they want fans involved. Obviously, this is the sports festival. It's not just a strongman show or just a bodybuilding show or a powerlifting show, because all three of those things do occur at the Arnold Sports Festival. But they actually want fans to be able to be there, and then also the companies that come and represent there as well, to be able to sell their stuff, right? So I think that's the reason they've pushed it back again. So this year's and you notice, right? So we have, World's Ultimate Strongman. If it does go down in February, that at least does knock out one large competition. But even still, you're looking at February, 2 contests in April, short turnaround time. We have a contest in June, then July, a month later, 2 months later in September, you got another event. So the longer these get pushed, the more and more these are going to be starting to stack up on top of each other, especially for these pro athletes. All right. Up next, we have the Strongman Champions League. As if you go look at their agenda right now on their website, it does say it has the same exact schedule from 2019. Okay. So, I don't know. I don't know if that's the plan they're trying to go for. It actually says 2019 on it. It's not like it's just the exact same schedule, but it has actually the year 2019 on it. If you look at 2020, you can see they were able to complete some of the events earlier in the year, and then you can see actually canceled or postponed for the other events. So we don't know. Hopefully we get some more information about Strongman Champions League. One of the largest is 16 competitions throughout the year, so it is one of the larger strongman competitions out there. A minimum of 12 athletes per competition, so it's a really large league, and we hope that we get some information about when we're going to start seeing that again, even if they're doing it without spectators. All right, up next, Shaw Classic. Now, I actually just saw today, this morning. Now remember, I'm out here in Japan. It is 12/12 on the 2nd of January. I just saw this morning Carrie Shaw on her Instagram did say Shaw Classic was coming back for 2021. Someone asked a question. She had a Q&A on her Instagram, on the Instagram story. It did say the Shaw Classic was coming back for 2021. We know Brian had speculated at the end of the Shaw Classic whether or not it was going to come back or not. Well, I believe we have it confirmed. Carrie Shaw has definitely said that the Shaw Classic is coming back for 2021. So, once again, that was a great show. One of the few shows we actually got to see last year. I think it set up a new precedent, being able to see the show the very next day. Hopefully we see that show this year. A new world record was set there. And I would like to see it become one of the, annual shows that we get to see every single year. And hopefully it grows into something even bigger than what it is right now. All right, then up next, we're going to talk about the Stoltman Brothers. Now, the reason I bring up the Stoltman Brothers, Luke Stoltman talked about whenever he went to the Shaw Classic, he was super impressed with it. He wanted to bring something to Scotland for them, and he said, he kind of mentioned in his videos that was something they were thinking about. And one of their training videos that they released, I believe it was like last week, they were doing some Highland game training. And they even said that they had the Scotland Games or the Stoltman Games headquarters building being built where they're going to have these Stoltman Games at in Scotland. So they're moving forward with that. It sounds like it's going to be this year. If it's not this year, 2021, then maybe 2022. Obviously, these competitions are very hard to get organized and everything like that. But, we saw Brian do it last year. There's no reason the Stoltman Brothers can't do it this year. Tom's looking great. Obviously coming off his second place finish at World's Strongest Man. Luke's looking strong in the overhead, as always. So it'll be really cool. And from what it sounds like, it's going to kind of be a mixture of Strongman and Highland Games. And I think it's going to be super awesome to see, super awesome to watch, seeing some stuff that people don't normally see. So I think it's going to be really cool. And I really look forward to it. Stoltman Brothers, like them a lot. Very humble, great guys. Looking forward to it. All right. So then up next, and don't think I didn't forget, Eddie Hall versus Thorbjornsson. in boxing, not strongman. All right, so September 2021, I believe is when it's booked, and I believe it's booked in Las Vegas too. I haven't heard anything else really other than this is it. So we have this to look forward to as well if you're looking forward to this. So we have the Beast versus the Mountain. World's Strongest Man 2017 versus World's Strongest Man 2018 in a boxing match. Both have been releasing training videos. Both are looking good. I think Thor has lost about 110 pounds or so. He's lost a lot of weight in preparation for this. Eddie Hall, you know, he actually talked about going into boxing after his strongman career back in 2015, 2016, when he said, you know, I'm going to win World's Strongest Man one time and I'm going to be done. You know, he was concerned with his health, you know, as big as he was getting. So, you know, he's definitely been a boxer for a while. And I use the term boxer loosely, but should be an interesting show. You know, some of the largest men ever boxing. It'll be entertaining for sure. So looking forward to that. So that should be cool. So that's kind of our rundown for this year. There's a bunch of other amateur shows that are coming up. And you can look at United States Strongman for here in the U.S. and then also Strongman Corporation. They both have schedules on different Strongman events that are coming throughout the year. So you can look those up on their websites respectively and see, you know, what Strongman events are coming near you if you want to participate. You know, it's been a crazy year last year. Hopefully this year is a little bit better. So we'll see. So that's kind of our rundown for this year of what we expect to see in competitions. Should be a good year of competitions. You know, we got some new people. Mateusz Kielkowski hopefully is coming back from his injury. Obviously, Alexei Novikov coming off his World's Strongest Man win. We got some interesting other athletes that are coming up. Trey Mitchell, Kevin Fairs, you know, Tom Stoltman looking just absolutely amazing. So, you know, JF Carone taking third place at World's Strongest Man, even though he's older than both the athletes that finished ahead of him. You know, he's looking really strong. So, you know, it should be a great year of competition. Really looking forward to it. I hope everybody had a great new year. I hope this year is going to be, you know, better than it was last year for you guys. Hopefully this YouTube channel is going to grow. Like I said, hit the like button down below if you enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe. We got a bunch more content coming out. We'll catch you guys later. Go out there and be strong.